Hello, everyone. This is Linda Drummond with Network in Action. And today I have the privilege of speaking with Girija Patel. How are you, Girija?
I'm doing great, Linda. Thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, Girija, let's begin by telling everybody your company name and what it is you do.
Yeah, my business's name is GBP Law. That's my DBA. It's actually part of Patel Law Group. And I provide business legal solutions and intellectual property legal solutions for my clients.
Okay, that is pretty unique in its niche. How did you get into doing that?
It's actually a really interesting story. I had taken a career pause when I was having my kids and, just starting motherhood. And 1 year after having my son, I was just getting like, okay, I need to do something with my life. What am I doing? So I started this really random but fun Facebook group that led me to having a lot of members in this group. And it was just about the city and knowing about your city. Following that, a few months later, I found a conference for bloggers, and this was back in 2016, 2015, and or 2016 beginning. And I didn't even know what blogging was at the time, but I went to this conference in the Woodlands, and it opened up so many doors and aha moments where I realized that at that moment in time, the small business community, which makes up the majority of our economy, by the way, is very unrepresented with regards to the legal system, that they don't really have access to law. And the access that they do have is scary, it's intimidating, and it's overwhelming. And so, what I try to do is take all the mystery out. I try to make it accessible, I try to make it digestible and palatable for my clients. And so, really, I'm making legal a line item and not a panic attack for them.
I love it. So, because of that and your ability to do that, I am sure you've got at least one success story you could share with us. Would you mind doing that?
Yeah, so without getting into many details, because I just feel like, the I was like we were talking about earlier, it's not really just one success story. It's generally the 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 mood, if there's a lack of a better, the vibe, as people call it. And it is essentially, starting with my clients, it's not just me getting a contract and working on it. I work everything from inception to exit of a business. And so, whatever business law is required there, I'm helping you, whether it's through filing an LLC or contract drafting or negotiations or trying to figure out exit or selling of your business. For me, my biggest client wins are when my clients come back to me and say, "Thank you for making this so easy." And also when they come out and say, "Wow, I was really having a hard time figuring this out, but you made it where I could manage it. And also you lessened the stress for me." And that is super wins for me because I truly want business owners to feel empowered through the law rather than feeling scared because it's inevitably part of your business. You can't get away from it. And so might as well let's embrace it. And so that's my success story with all my clients is exactly that.
I love it. I love it. So that sort of leads me to ask, Girja, what sort of clients are you looking for? Who would you like as referrals for you?
So for me, referrals, my most ideal referrals are those clients that truly understand the need for law. And so you could be at day zero of your business and but you still know the need for law. So you're not running away from it. You're also not trying to say, "Oh, I can do it myself," which you can, but at the end of the day, you'll still need somebody eventually to make it better. But it's truly the ideal client is someone who knows the need and the requirement of law and is not scared to implement it into their business. For me, I have many tiers where I support my clients. So it's not just the scary fees that you're thinking about. I also have very basic level fees or even contract template shop that I have as well, where my clients can access it through that. But the idea is, again, to make law a legal item in your balance sheet and not a panic attack for yourself. So, someone who knows the need, somebody who is not um, worried about law, but then they're also looking at law as an investment and not as an expense. And when you have that mindset, you're going to easily start incorporating that as part of your business operations and not something that you use as a band-aid.
I love that. I love that idea. That is so true. People panic when they hear the word law,
Yeah.
that they don't know what to do. So I love that. So now tell me, when you are not helping all of these people, what do you like to do for fun?
I love being a soccer mom. It sounds so funny, but truly, the joy I have in seeing my kids do what they love doing outside of school, during school, I love doing that. I love being a very hands-on mom. In my past life or even now, I love dancing. I did I did training in traditional classical Indian dance as well. However, now with where I am, I'm, running 3 businesses. I'm also mom and doing all this. I just love spending time with my family and really engaging with them. So whether that's on the fields or in the kitchen or in the car or at home or at school, that's one of my most favorite things to do.
I love that. I absolutely think that's wonderful that you're able to spend that much time with your kids too, and that you enjoy it.
Well, I make
So,
time for it. So
and finally, Girja, if somebody needs your help or they know someone they could use your legal advice, how would you like people to reach out to you?
the best way to reach out to me is via email. So it's gbp at gbplaw.com because that way I know it's there. I'm looking at it. It's not going to go anywhere. And then another way to reach out is through LinkedIn. You can send me a message via LinkedIn or even Instagram, but I'm always going to revert you to the email aspect just because that's where I can follow the thread and know that you're there.
Awesome. All right. So, Girja, it's been such a pleasure speaking with you, learning about your business and who you are. I wish you the best of luck and welcome to Network in Action.
Thank you so much, Linda. This has been such a warm welcome. I really enjoyed speaking to you before and during this call. And I'm really looking forward to working, collaborating with all the women and other members in Network in Action. Like, I've already had such a warm welcome, so I'm really excited.
Oh, that's great. Well, I wish you an absolutely fabulous afternoon, and we'll see you
Oh, you too. Thank you.